Rick Spielman is our general manager. Has some information he's passed on to you guys that's been very important. Some things we have to get done this week.
Just real quick, guys. Again, very excited to see you all work this week. This is the start of the process. The combine coming up, then the spring workouts, and then the top 30 visits, and then finally the draft. But this is a big week for all of you. You're here for a reason because you're all very talented. Tomorrow night, after you're done, I think you have the Battle House in the media event, which will get back about 7:45. Our coaches, our scouts, and our directors will all be at the Clipper Room, which is over in your hotel. It's down on the first floor. And sometime you're going to be getting pulled and tugged by 31 teams, including us, to get interviews done, get all your background stuff done. So if you can stop by our room tomorrow night, we'd like to just knock out our formal interviews. And like I said, our coaches will be there as well as all my scouts and everything. So just wanted to wish you luck this week and go out there and do your best.
Anything else? Okay, just a couple things we want to hit before we some key things that you heard Jim talk about, some specific things that really relate to every one of you. Some of this stuff as well. One of it's going to be so important as we're trying to evaluate each player that's here today, along with the other 31 teams and the scouts around the league. They're going to be evaluating every player's effort, every single snap, whether you're in an individual period, 9-on-7 or team period. So man, the one thing that you have to make sure that you take control of when you're going through this process is make sure that your effort is everything that you would want it to be when people are taking a look at that tape. They're trying to evaluate you as a player. So your effort is of the utmost importance. And our coaches, when we break up, when we go offense, defense, we go special team, they're going to talk to you about that. But in reality, every guy in here should be saying to himself, hey, you know what, Coach, you don't even have to talk to me about effort because I'm going to give everything I got every single time I'm out there. It's a chance for me to really show that I'm a guy that's worthy to be drafted. I'm a guy that's worthy to be on your football team. That's never going to be an issue for me, my effort. And then to follow that with just making sure that we're paying attention to detail. What we're doing schematically, there isn't a lot of stuff that you have to learn, but it's important that I'm detailed about my work. I'm a guy who it doesn't take a lot of reps for me to be able to get it. I mean, that has to be, what I want to be when this week is over with. I want the Vikings staff, I want the guys around the league to be able to say, you know what, that guy really looks like he pays attention to detail. I mean, he's taking great notes in the meetings. He's asking the right questions. I mean, he's assigned the sound. And the reason is because I'm paying attention to details. I'm not letting the little things slide by. Why? Because this is my future. I mean, this is how I want to make a living. So I'm going to be very detailed in what we're doing. Whether I'm a guy that's working on special teams, whether it's an offensive period or a defensive period, I want to make sure that I'm right on what I'm doing. And then being able to follow up with being a good teammate. Part of that means how we practice. Now, you heard Jim talk about tomorrow we're going to wear shoulder pads and eventually we're going to get into full pads. But it's important now, and I know our coaches will talk to you about this, we don't want to see guys on the ground. We want to make sure, especially tomorrow when we're shoulder pads, that we're staying up. You have to be able to practice at a high tempo without taking the guy to the ground and understand that we're not going to be live in practice. Now, we're going to come off the ball hard. We want to be physical. We want to be tough throughout this week. But we want to be smart also. I need to be a good teammate. I got to take care of my teammate. But at the same time, I got to get done what I have to get done because I have a chance to reach a goal. That's to play the National Football League. But I need to be encouraging my teammate. I need to be patting him on the back when he makes a good play because you're not my competition. You're not. As long as I do what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to end up where I'm supposed to be on what the team that I should be on. So I'm not looking at you like you're trying to take my spot. It's not about that. It's about me every single play, giving everything that I have, and then letting the chip fall with it. But I'm not in a battle with you at all. It's all about me showing everybody around this National Football League that I deserve to be on a football team, to be on one of these squads. So, I'm going to be a good teammate. But that doesn't mean I'm going to slack in any area. I'm going to be giving 100% every single rep that I get. And then approach this thing with a great attitude. Now, early on, when you look at a depth chart, when you come to all-star games, you don't know where guys are going to fit. So you can't get caught up in who's out there with the first group tomorrow or who's with the second group. This thing is going to be changing all the way through. The thing you have to get caught up in is when I'm on the field, there's no question that I can play. There's no question about it. When you watch me and individuals, you watch me and team, you watch me in any period, it's odd. I need to get my playing time. So don't get caught up in anything other than taking care of what you can take care of. And if that's the case, my attitude would be great throughout this week. You really want to enjoy this experience. We have some coaches in this room that have played in all-star games after college, and they'll tell you, you want to enjoy this experience, man. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To play in the Senior Bowl, I mean, there are a lot of guys around the country who wish they could be sitting right where you are so that they can show people they're worthy of playing in the National Football League. So I want to approach every day with the right attitude. And if you have any questions about anything that you're doing or what we're asking you to do, ask those questions. There are no bad questions. But my attitude has to be right every day that I walk on that practice field. Got to be so focused on the task at hand, taking care of what my responsibility is. If I'm an offensive lineman, Coach Musgrave, Coach Silverfield, they're not going to have to repeat instructions to me because I'm so focused on what I have to get done that the mistakes are going to be minimal. So great attention to detail, great focus on the task at hand, understanding what I'm here for, what my purpose is. This is a chance for me to show my talent, and you have to be able to show it in many different areas. Part of it is, can I be assigned to sound? Do I understand what it means to practice hard? Do I understand what it means to sit in a meeting and pay attention to what's being talked about, and then being able to transfer that to the practice field, and then carry it over to the game day. So that's all a part of the evaluation. And then, so important when it comes to some of the things that Jim talked about. Be on time. Be where you're supposed to be. Whether it be at practice, whether it be in meetings, whatever it is, be where you're supposed to be. Some of the things you can expect from us, but we're going to be as demanding as if you were playing for the Minnesota Vikings. As a coach said, we are really trying to find out, can this guy play for our football team, as well as what happens around the league. But more importantly for us, one of the reasons we're so excited about coaching in this game, we get a chance, and we got the third pick in the draft. We got 10 draft choices. For us to be able to be hands-on with every one of you and be able to evaluate whether or not you can fit our situation, that's a big deal, man. So we're going to push you in every way that we can to find out if you're a guy that's worthy of being one of those draft picks for our team. And the other teams, they'll make their own evaluations, but that's important for us. Because we're excited about this opportunity. We've got guys that are great teachers in this room, and they're going to do everything they can to put you in a position to be successful when we line up on Saturday. But remember, it's not just Saturday that you're being evaluated, or not just that game day. It's everything you do in these meetings and in practice as well. And a lot of eyes are on you. But you should welcome that opportunity. It should not make me fear anything about this process. I should be excited about it. And then just understanding how important it is for us to prepare you to go out and be successful. In this time frame, but beyond, we're hoping that when you leave here, you'll walk away from this saying, you know what, I feel better prepared for the National Football League than I did before I came to the Senior Bowl. That's our goal as a staff, to get you prepared for bigger things ahead. But you have to cooperate. And you got to make sure that you're in tune with what we're trying to get taught. So it's imperative that every guy in here, man, from this moment on, understand what my focus is, what my purpose is, and then put forth the effort that's going to be necessary for you to have a chance to play on Sundays. Our special teams coach is going to take it over from here, and we're going to go through special teams. Every special teams meeting that we have, the entire squad will be at that special teams meeting. Special teams in the National Football League is as important as offense and defense. There are guys that have careers, long careers, based on their ability to play on special teams. So, as a point of emphasis, when we're having a special teams meeting, we're all in special teams. Offensive linemen, defensive linemen, wide receivers, entire squad. So Mike is going to come up and talk, and then when we break up, we'll go offense, defense. Offense will stay in this room. Defense will go a couple rooms over. Coach Williams and the defensive staff will take where we're going. But before we break up, any questions about some of the things we just talked about? Any questions from anybody? Hey, we're expecting nothing but great things from you. As I mentioned a moment ago, if you have any questions about anything, we're here to help you to succeed along with being able to evaluate every guy, because we want you to be successful. That's important to us. Because if you are, it's become Vikings, and you have us to be successful as coaches. So we want you to be successful. So I turn it over to Mike.